We've all been there in writers. Got a story idea buzzing around in your head. Should you do a very highly detailed outline or just dive in and write as fast as possible? We're going to figure that out today for you. I'm going to show you how both styles of writing work. At the end of this video, I'm going to give a series of exercises so that you can actually find out what type of style of writer you are. Let's get started on your book. When you outline, there's some really key benefits for doing that. You stay organized, it's easier to finish a draft. It's like building a very solid roadmap. So when you sit down and write it, that roadmap is going to guide you in how you write. Discovery writing is when you don't plan really anything, you explore. You may have a major theme, idea, a couple characters, and then you put those characters in a scene, and then you start writing and write as fast as possible, listening to the characters interact. And sometimes at the end of a chapter, you may have thought it was going in one direction, but it goes completely in another. And that's okay if it's true to the characters, true to the theme. You'll just run with it. You'll go off and move in that direction. And that's a very exciting way to write. Well, maybe that's not the right way for you. Now, if you're trying the discovery method and you're moving along and you're getting stuck, drafts are so messy, it really irks you, and you're not willing to let it go, and you think, oh my God, I'm going to have to rechange everything. This isn't helpful. Then maybe actually you're an outlining writer instead, and you can go back to outlining. Or if you outline everything and you find that your plot's pretty stiff and you just want to free it up a bit, then start discovery writing and then go back to fixing the plot through outlining. There's no easy answer. For example, for me in discovery writing, I can write an entire book, 60 to 80,000 word novel in 6 weeks, but the editing might take me 3 to 6 months post. So here are some great questions to ask yourself. What type of writer are you before you start? So 1, do you like structure and control? If you do, obviously, it's outlining. Do you thrive on surprise? If you do, that's here. Do you freeze without a plan? Then you're on this side. Do you lose motivation if it's all mapped out? Then it's on that side. Now, if you want a quick writing exercise, just take a short story idea, any sort of idea really, and you can either outline it and then try to write it out, or just try to get it off your head and write it right away. And then evaluate which one's better for you, which one felt better, and that you actually enjoyed. What made it fun? And that aspect of what makes it fun might actually lead you to the right style. Now, you don't have to go fully one way or fully the other way. Like I said, you can blend it. For example, you don't need to have a very comprehensive outline, but you could have some. You can outline maybe 5 to 7 major beats in the story, highlight a key theme, explore some of these characters, particularly your main character. As you're writing, you can actually improve on the outline. So you can go back and forth and say, hey, that's a great character idea, or that's it for a new character, or that's an awesome mini arc, or that's kind of a plot point I never considered, or maybe there's a deeper theme here I could dive into. You could certainly go back to your outline and then go tweak it and add it, and then come back to your story or vice versa. This is going to give you structure without killing your curiosity and your passion and your love for writing. And most writers can change their process from book to book. So yes, I've written 5 books, mostly through the discovery style. But when I went into, let's say, a science fiction genre where we really had to world build, I found my discovery process was too loose, and there's just too many details I need to control or think about. So that's where building an outline or a hybrid outline is actually very important. For I started discovery writing because I felt I needed it. I needed some of those boundaries to control, because world building, at least for me in this story, it was very exciting, but very complicated. And I had to figure it out to be able to write and express in a way readers would actually love it. So outline, discovery, or something in between, it's whatever works best for you. The key thing is I want to open up the writing box so you can see all the different ways, and then you figure out what works best for you. You decide your writing style. You decide your story. And that's the fantastic thing about writing, is you're in control. You are writing a book, ideally, that you love. I have a whole catalog here for you if you need it. And if you happen to like this particular video, click like and subscribe. Happy to share it too with your fellow writers or friends. And then ideally, you're starting your story today. Happy writing.